Hey, everybody, welcome in. I
Hello,
am
hello.
I'm here with Sherry from Tell It's Treasures, and we're gonna have a fun day today. We're gonna wait for a couple of people to come in, and
How do I not see it?
so yep,
Hold on, I'm not seeing it.
that's okay. You're not seeing what?
I don't see it on my channel.
Oh, that's okay. I'm gonna share this out right now. So if you're coming in or watching on the replay, could you please share this out? Give a thumbs up and like. We're going to have some fun today with some trivia, I think. Just make it a fun day. Do you see it yet?
No, she's not seeing. She wants me to send her the link. Hold on.
I'll go do it.
Stream this to your audience.
I'll go do it. Tell her
Okay, now
I'm going
now
to go to
it's
your channel.
telling me to stream this to my audience at a destination.
Yes. It's telling you to do what now?
Oh, stream it to my audience. Like
Yeah, which is your Tell Us Treasures.
I know, but I don't want to put it on Facebook.
Well, it's not going to. You just want to put it on YouTube.
That's what it's asking. YouTube channel.
Yeah, put it on YouTube channel.
Oh, it's making me sign all back in again.
That's okay. Take your time. Sherry, nobody's here yet, so just take your time. We're working on a few things, guys. We're going to see if she can get this streamed over to her YouTube channel as well.
Whoops, we're having trouble connecting you to your YouTube account.
I wonder why.
This may be an issue with YouTube. Please try connecting again.
Maybe you're not allowed to. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, that's me. Okay, stream.
You see it?
Stream wants to access your Google account. Yes.
Oh, okay, I see.
Nope, it's not letting me.
Why?
I don't know.
We'll have to work on that. We'll have to get that looked at, Sherry, like off stage and get you to set up right. That's
Well, and
strange.
it signed me in because I got the green
Yeah.
check mark.
And I'm not seeing it on your channel. That's really strange that it's doing that. That shouldn't be that you shouldn't be having that. So yeah. Whoops, sorry. I didn't have my comment section on so I can see. I don't see, and if anybody's there, I don't see them. So welcome in if you're there. Hi, Gail. Welcome in. Good to see you.
See, I can't even see the chat.
Click over on if you look.
I put hi everyone.
I'm not seeing it. You're under a private chat for some reason. Get off of the private chat. Hit the comment button up there, and you'll be able to see. Do you see where it says comment?
Oh, okay.
That's why. Now you should be able to stream to your channel. You may have been private.
Okay, let me try this again.
Just try it one more time, and we will. We have time. I'm waiting for a couple more people to come in anyhow. So we came in early. So see if you can put that over there again.
Whoops, something went wrong.
Oh, so it's probably on YouTube side, Sherry, I'm sure. Which is strange. So yeah. Don't worry about it. So what have you been doing today?
Who, me?
Yep, you're the only one on here.
Let's see. I did laundry. I made dog food. I have enchilada pie in my crock pot, Instapot. And I put 2 loads of laundry away.
Oh, that's awesome. You've been busy. Hey, Heather, welcome in. Did you get the queen bee for your new, or did you capture the bees? I've been a little MIA. I've been busy here at home and just kind of I've been trying to catch up in chats and stuff. So you've been busy. I washed the sunroom floor today. I
Oh,
canned the 4 more quarts of bone broth. I did a load of laundry, all the towels. And what else did I do? Oh, I ran to the dump and took the trash, got gas for the lawnmower. Hey, Jan.
you've been busy too.
Yeah. That's okay, Jan. I appreciate you just listening in. Yeah. So I'm in the middle of the Every Bits Counts challenge with Three Rivers Homestead. Anybody can join, and it's about preserving a little bit of something every single day of the month of August. And that way, by the time fall rolls around, you should have a full pantry and stuff. So it's been a good opportunity for me to go through my freezer and pulling out stuff that works, that I can. Heather, you know what? I had cucumbers given to me and I let them sit too long and I didn't get the pickles made. So I did a dill relish instead. I thought I'd make it easier on myself. I could not sit there and cut and trim all the pickles. I was like, I'm not doing it.
I think I just got it.
Okay, I'll go look. I was out at my garden this afternoon. Every time I go out to check on the baby chicks, I end up stopping and going through the garden. Does anybody else do that? Or is it just me? I don't know why. Hey, Blue, how are ya? I've had you on all day today, Blue, and I'm loving it. More chatty videos today. I'm trying to mix it up a little bit, but yeah. I shut you off. You were with Tony from Kettle Kitchen. Sherry, I don't see anything there.
No.
We'll get you going. I'll have to look at that. So yeah, anyhow, I forgot what I was saying. So yeah, I stopped in at my garden, checking on the pumpkins.
How are your pumpkins?
They're good, but I'm not sure what kind of eggs they were, but it was an insect thing on my leaf. And I pulled those off real fast. So none of the other leaves, they didn't appear to have anything. So I went ahead and got those off really fast.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Hey, Shelby, welcome in.
Hey, Shelby.
We were trying to get it set up over on Tell Us Treasures channel, but I'm not sure what's going on. I have to look at that with her. So, oh, that's awesome, Gail. What kind of recipe are you doing? Yeah. Right now, because I stream it, I have to, for some reason, when I stream, my video skips around on my laptop when I do lives. And it shouldn't. We have really good internet and I shouldn't experience that. So
I got to stand up for Shelby so she can see what I'm wearing.
Why? Oh, go ahead. Hey, Alfonso. Nice.
Do you see it, Shelby?
Is that your high school?
That's her high school shirt.
That's great, Alfonso. I'm glad to hear that. That's awesome. So, yeah, I had a few cherry tomatoes I picked. I have some more yellow squash going. I could have picked it today, but I thought I would let it go. And hey, Echo, so glad to see ya. Enjoy. One more day. I think I'll harvest it tomorrow, the yellow squash. It'll grow overnight. So I have several of them growing right now. So
Oh, that's cool.
yeah.
Yeah, my
Um,
tomato plants all died from the heat.
yeah,
Um,
when it gets hot.
and now they're starting all new growth.
That's why I left a lot of my plants alone, even though they were like eaten by the deer or whatever insect came in there or other little varmint. Um, I decided just to let those plants stay in hopes that if there's insects, it would eat those plants. But everything is growing back pretty strong. I just did another harvest of kale, which I was really surprised about.
Oh, nice.
Yes, she is, Shelby. Isn't that awesome? So I'm going to wait for a couple more minutes. I'd like to get some more people in here. Hopefully, they can. I know it's a busy time for a lot of people, but I would like to get a couple of more people in here before we start on some of our fun questions that we have. So we have a big tag sale coming up in my area, and it happens every October. And what it is the whole entire town here and neighborhoods all have yard sales and garage sales. You can find some really great deals
Oh, that's cool. When's that coming up?
in October. Oh, October 12th.
Oh,
Sadly,
nice.
I will be at my event, and so I will miss like the market and stuff. So yeah, it's a great time. I remember when I had my brick and mortar, it was a very busy time for me over at my shop.
Yeah.
So yeah. So what have you been doing today? If you guys haven't seen, she has her fall candles out yet. Um, thank you for sharing it out. Yeah. If you didn't hear, if you could share this video out and give a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. Even if you're on the replay, give a thumbs up in that. Thank you so much, Echo.
Yeah, I haven't put a video up yet. I haven't edited it for YouTube. I'm going to.
Oh, awesome. Well, so guys, so I'm almost there, but I'm doing a Instapot collaboration, and it's only going to be for like the first 2 weeks or so. It's 2 weeks in October. I haven't specifically put the dates out yet. And so I'm just looking if a couple more channels want to participate. I have the hashtag already called Instapot Magic. It's going to be hashtag Instapot Magic. So I'm looking forward to doing that and seeing what everybody creates. I want to start using my Instapot a lot more than I do instead of it just sitting there. Oh, she disappeared. Blue has that for you.
What?
Blue said something to you.
Oh, what did? Oh.
I pulled it up right there. She says hi. She was picking up toys.
Oh, hi to Blue.
So if you want to be a part of the Instapot collaboration, you can email me. You know what? Let me get my banner going, guys. I did not do that. There you go. Then I don't have to repeat myself and it just continues to go through. So yeah, and if anybody wants to ever join me up here on a Wednesday afternoon, email me. I'd love to have you up and we can chat together and come up with some fun things to do.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun, busy time of the year coming up.
Yes. That's another thing. So that's another thing about the Instapot collaboration. It's coming in October, which is to me is a perfect time because we'll be able to help people out during the busy times of the season that's coming between the Halloween and Thanksgiving and the holidays. People aren't home. And, I know a lot of people eat out during the holidays because they're out shopping, but it's just so expensive, right?
Yeah.
And so if you have an Instapot, then you know, it would be really easy to create a meal during and a quick meal at that. My son's dog always comes in to me and sits when he has to step away from his office. Isn't that right, buddy? Buddy.
Well, I'll tell you that with the hot heat we have had here,
Yeah.
that Instapot has just been a lifesaver.
Yeah. Gail said it was like 100 because she lives in Texas. Was it Gail 107 the other day? She was talking about.
Yeah, we have a few of those temps too. It's just
Well, we'd love to have you. So last week, one of the things we were talking about was consumerism and the absolute must things you should have in your kitchen. And I left out one very important utensil that you should have in your kitchen. That's a can opener. So there, I wanted to get that out before I forgot. A can opener is the most important thing. I know a lot of times they have the cans that open on their own now with the pull tab, but in case they don't, yeah, I know, right? How do you do that? So anyhow, it's really hard to believe. Yesterday, I went to the southern states here to go pick up chicken feed and that. And I mean, it's beautiful weather here. We have fall like weather. And they had their pumpkins and all their mums out. Oh, Gail, that's terrible. You sound like my sister. I
it
can,
was 104 here yesterday. It's going to be 100 today, and it has not stopped since the beginning of July.
yeah. We had, I know it gets hot and humid here, but the heat that we had this year was very not normal for this area at all. Like it gets hot, but not the way we had them for such a long period of time.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
I think our highest temperature was 112.
Wow.
I'm done with it.
Yeah. It's just really hard to believe that we're already coming to this time of the year
Yeah.
where, you know, it seems like summer really has gone by fast. And I feel like my garden is finally taking off and it seems like it's coming to an end too. But my fall garden so far, the older seeds that I planted, they've all germinated. So I'm really thankful and they've germinated pretty quick. So maybe direct sowing is my option that I need to start doing a little bit more instead of trying to, like tomatoes and peppers, I'll plant ahead. But I think lettuce, the cooler weather crops, I think direct sowing is much better for me, at least in my area that I'm noticing. So,
Well, that's good.
yeah. So, guys, I have a question for you. Let me know in your comments. Labor Day is coming up. And I want to know, do you ever do anything special for Labor Day? And do you have plans for Labor Day? Maybe you can give us some insight to what you do, any fun recipes you like to make, or anything like that. Let me know down in the comments. And while you're thinking about that, I am going to first read you something. Yep, barbecue cookout. Yep, that sounds like fun. So,
You cook out, swim.
well, hopefully, if my pool gets warmed back up, but right now it's too cold to go in because it's got cold.
Yeah, we do a lot of decorating for these types of holidays. Very patriotic. We have lights up year round. That change colors, so they'll be red, white, and blue inside the house and out.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and a lot of neighbors comment on how cool our house is for any type of holiday.
That's awesome. Yeah. She she always, her and her husband always decorate, and they enter in their community contests for the house of being decorated.
Husband?
Yes.
Don't say that. The kids are going to think I'm married.
Well, I mean, he is
Significant other.
a life partner. I'm not
Life
politically
partner.
correct. He's your husband in all due purposes. You've been together for how long?
Oh, Shelby's going to go, Nana's married. No, I'm not.
Blue.
Tornado? Oh, little person.
Yeah. That sounds like fun, Gail. Camping in the camper.
That's fun.
Yeah, I love to camp. Don't do enough of it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to, and there's reasons why I'm asking you all this information today. So we are going to go to it. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing that's September. Hurricane, monsoon season. You just never know.
Huh.
Observe the first Monday in September. Labor Day is an annual celebration of the social and economic achievements of American workers. The holiday is rooted in the late 19th century when labor activists pushed for a federal holiday to recognize the many contributions workers have made to the American strength, prosperity, and well-being. Both my sister and I, Blue, worked with autistic children that were nonverbal and everything, and they are a lot of fun. There's so much to learn. I
Yeah.
think that's fabulous.
And they keep you very busy.
There you go.
Aww. That's so sweet, Shelby, but no.
So we're going to do a little bit on Labor Day. That's kind of where I'm going today for a little bit. So before it was a federal holiday, Labor Day was recognized by labor activists in individual states. After a municipal ordinance was passed in 1885 and 1886, a movement developed to secure state legislation. New York was the first state to introduce a bill, but Oregon was the first to pass a law recognizing Labor Day on February 21st, 1887. Did you hear that, Heather? Your state was the first.
Oh, wow.
During 1887, 4 more states joined. Colorado, Massachusetts, New Jersey, and New York all passed laws creating Labor Day a holiday. By the end of the decade, Connecticut, Nebraska, and Pennsylvania had followed suit. By 1894, 23 more states had adopted the holiday. On June 28, 1894, Congress passed an act making the first Monday in September of each year a legal holiday. There's some history. Pay attention because there may be trivia about this. Just saying. Who first proposed the holiday for workers? It's not entirely clear, but 2 workers can make a solid claim to the founder of a Labor Day title. Some records show that in 1882, Peter J. McGuire, General Secretary of the Brotherhood of Carpenters and Joiners and co-founder of the American Federation of Labor, suggested setting aside a day for a general holiday for the laboring class to honor those who from rude nature have developed and carved out the which we behold today in America. And isn't that interesting just how you're fine, Jen. Hopefully your package is somewhere. I don't know. It hasn't been returned to me. But isn't it cool that we in our country actually looked at our laborers and respected the work because they're the founding people and those who built this country, and that we honor them with a federal holiday. I think that's pretty cool. Maybe it's just me, but I think it's pretty cool. I guess I look at it was the pride that the generation had for our country, the love that they have for our country.
Yeah, I
Um,
agree.
that I know is still out there in a lot of people and a lot of Americans, but sometimes you just wonder, where it is with the younger generation, right?
Yeah.
Anyhow, so the very first Labor Day was celebrated on Tuesday, September 5th, 1882, in New York City, in accordance with the plans of the Central Labor Union. The Central Labor Union held its second Labor Day holiday just a year later, on September 5th, 1883. By 1894, 23 more states have adopted the holiday, and on June 28, 1884, President Grover Cleveland signed a law making the first Monday in September of each year a national holiday.
Oh, wow.
Well, it's a federal holiday, so
Yeah.
Alfonso, if you work for the federal government, banks, post office, and stuff, they're closed. It's your retail companies that don't close, but it's a federal holiday, so the majority of businesses are closed in the corporations, federal agencies, and banks, post office. Yeah, they are closed, but Walmart, Target, those types of places are not. So, back in the day, it was a big deal. I don't know. Are there parades for Labor Day,
I'm not aware that there
like
are.
Memorial Day? I was just wondering if anybody in the area knows of anything like that.
I've not heard of anything. I don't know. That's a good question. I'm going to look that up, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that right now.
I'm not gonna read too much more because it gets into some things I just not gonna discuss here on my channel. So, hey Shannon, my little homestead, welcome in. We are talking about Labor Day and what traditions you have, and we're gonna do some Labor Day trivia. I just read a whole bunch of stuff. Hopefully you retained it, because some of the questions I will be reading, I had already given the answers. So, in which part of the country did the first labor movement protest occur that eventually led to the establishment of Labor Day? Anybody? Anybody know?
No.
That's great, Alfonso, but I'm talking about Labor Day, not like. That's cool. Very cool. Anybody know what country did the first labor movement protest occur that eventually led to the establishment of Labor Day? Alfonso says New York. What country? Not what state, what country? So I'm looking for a country, Alfonso. It would be the United States. Okay, and I read the answer to this. Which U.S. president signed the bill making Labor Day a national holiday? I had already given you the answer on this. Do you remember the president's name, Cher?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Anybody remember the president's name? Type it in there. Maybe I should make this a little giveaway too.
I am seeing lots of different parades around.
You are?
Yeah. I don't want to give out too much information on where I'm at, but
Yeah.
yeah, there's some in some local areas. So I
Well,
guess they do exist. They do festivals and they do parades.
that's important because that's what they did back in the day. They had big parades and festivals too.
Yeah. So
So Grover
I've
Cleveland was the president. Thank you. You probably Googled it, didn't you? Grover Cleveland.
I would have Googled it if I didn't know.
In what year was Labor Day first celebrated in the United States? I gave this answer already too.
Oh,
I just realized I haven't eaten anything today.
I haven't either.
I'm
So
hungry.
forgive me if you hear my stomach growl.
I know, and my microphone's down by it too. I'm hungry. I'm starting to get hungry. I have a whole chicken in my refrigerator that I need to get put in my oven. I don't know if I'll do that today or tomorrow. I'm still letting it. Oh, good answer, Shannon. I like that, and you weren't even here. Good answer, Alfonso. The correct answer would be 1882. So, Shannon, that was really good because you weren't here. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was.
Which city hosted the first Labor Day parade? Which city hosted the first Labor Day parade?
Did you mention that one?
I did. I've given that answer. Yes, I read it.
Gosh, I don't even remember it.
I got a lot of my household chores done today, like this week so far, like all the inside chores. I'm really happy because there's a couple things I want to get done outside. I have some things I need to shovel up.
Yeah, I got some stuff too. I need to
I know.
clean the pool tomorrow, treat it.
I know. You know what, Shelby? Normally I do eat, but I've been doing like a it's a fasting. Yes, Alfonso, you're correct. New York City. I've been doing a fasting where I don't eat until X amount of time, like say 11 o'clock in the morning. I forget the name of it. Intermittent fasting. So it was New York City was the first Labor Day parade. How often is Labor Day celebrated in the U.S.? How often do we celebrate Labor Day in our country? So it's intermittent fasting. That's what I do, and I just haven't eaten yet. So I'll probably need to eat shortly here.
That's normal for me though, because I'm not a breakfast eater. I just eat when
Yes, Shannon, once a year. And do you know when that is? Oh, Alfonso already answered it. Thanks, Alfonso. Yes, Alfonso, it's the first Monday of September every year. Awesome.
When we used to go back to school is after Labor Day.
I know. Remember those days when school started after Labor Day?
Yeah.
Okay, so this one I did not read. What major sports event typically starts on the weekend of Labor Day?
Football.
No, it's not. It's not football.
Oh.
Hey, Maritz's Yarn and Craft, welcome in. Hey, Holly, welcome in. Guys, if you're on Instagram and you haven't followed Holly at 50 Acre Homestead, please go over there and give her a follow. She has so much great information she shares out.
Oh, that's nice to know. I'll make a note of it.
Yeah, she came and joined us one time. She was one of my guests up here. We had a great talk. See, I think that's good, Shannon, that they go to school after Labor Day. School here in my area starts tomorrow. I know some schools have already started. They started last week. Good one. No football, no baseball, no hockey. Yeah, you'll have to come again. I'm always looking for people, Holly. And we just chat. Actually, I don't care about this sport. It's the US Open tennis tournament.
No, that's
I,
funny.
I mean, that whoop de doo, right?
Just a quick question. Is the 50 Acre Homestead the Instagram channel?
Yes. Yeah. Yep. And the name is Holly and Jeff in case like it will say 50 Acre Homestead and then it's like Holly and Jeff.
Okay.
So there's a lot of people. So I know when I lived in California, we had like a semi-traditional school year and we did start in August, but what I liked about it was that when it came time for break, like during Thanksgiving, I had the whole week off. Christmas we had 3 weeks off and then spring break we had 2 weeks off. We still put in the required 180 days that you're supposed to put in for school days. But I liked having those extra because I usually had family that would come in for the whole week of Thanksgiving. And then it was always nice like having 3 weeks at Christmas because it was like a week of getting getting prepared, decorating, and then taking down everything and then a week to recuperate from the holidays. So that was always fun.
Yeah.
Okay, which famous American landmark was dedicated on Labor Day? So what landmark, think about our country. You kind of got to go back into history for this one and what it's really known for and how we got goods from one place to another. So I just gave you a hint there. Which famous American landmark was dedicated on Labor Day? Yes, I'm old enough to know that. We had Christmas programs. Our children had Christmas programs
Yep.
where they would sing Christmas songs and put on a skit, and you would go in the evening time. It was one of the best things ever. And now we just don't do that anymore because we may offend people.
Isn't that the truth?
So, whatever. Yeah, so the American Railway Union was the famous American landmark that was dedicated on Labor Day.
Oh,
So, oh, good guess, Gail. I like that. That was a really good guess, Gail. Okay.
oh yeah, that is. That's a good one. I would have thought that too.
Yep. Well, because I gave the hint of transportation. So when you think about it, yeah, absolutely. Labor Day is considered the unofficial start of which season in the fashion industry?
Oh, I'm gonna say fall.
You're right. Fall is the official. Just like Memorial Day is like the official summer kickoff, even though it's not summer, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take that, and then I'm gonna go find my other question and discussion topic that I wanted to do. And there's a story about this. Okay, here we go. So, if Labor Day is the unofficial kickoff of fall, why do you think we don't wear white after fall? People do nowadays, but it was a serious rule that back in the day, you do not wear white after Labor Day. And I used to work with this teacher. Oh my gosh, she would have a fit if you wore white and it was after Labor Day. She's like, you're not supposed to be doing that. Like, says who, right? Like, but it's a thing. So I did some research on it. Now, I can't tell you if this is true or not, but what Google tells me is this. Wearing your whites beyond Labor Day was just, well, showing off, they say. Wearing white was a sign of wealth. Some historians believe that the rule was actually a way for the wealthy to separate themselves from the working class.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that funny? I know,
It's
Jan,
funny.
I'm telling you, if you worked at the school I worked at, that teacher would have been telling you all the time.
I can remember Grandma always saying that, though. You're not supposed to wear white after Labor Day. And I'm like, why?
Right. To wear, okay, here's something else that just popped. To wear white was a subtle way of showing you weren't doing the landscaping, the cooking, or cleaning, or well manual labor at all. When fall came, the wealthy packed their whites away. They didn't need to wear them. The temperatures had cooled, the tennis tournaments had finished, but they also couldn't wear them. And that was, I don't know where I got this from.
That's interesting.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
But what's interesting is that the tennis tournament starts on Labor Day. So things have changed. Isn't that funny?
That really is. I never even thought about looking that up, or nor did it ever come to my mind that why do we not wear white after Labor Day?
Yeah. So that's something new. I hope you did you hear that one, Joseph?
What?
Why you don't wear white after Labor Day? My husband's a walking encyclopedia, you guys. Like he just absorbs information. He's so dang smart. My sister can testify to it.
Yes, he is.
So I don't wear white after Labor Day. I don't wear white, period, I should say. So I don't have to really worry about that. But so here we go. Fortunately, fashion rules have become considerably more relaxed. And these days, plenty of Southern tastemakers agree that you should wear white every day of the year if you want to. And there is no specific etiquette rule that deems it strictly not allowed. So wear white all you want.
I do.
I just find it really funny that wearing white was a sign of showing off your wealth. Like, how does that make you wealthy because you wear white?
I don't know. That's different.
Anyhow. So there we go. That's my little trivia about Labor Day. I hope you learned something new that you did not know about Labor Day and you enjoyed it. And
That's
thank you
cool.
for those who put the answers out there. Now, do you have any questions for me or for Sherry? And I was going to tell you, if you haven't seen Cher's new fall candles out, they're really pretty and really sweet. Do you have any near you?
I've got some I just made. Let me go get them.
You can stop your camera and your mic. Remember that, so you can get up and do that if you don't want people to see.
Oh, I'm not worried about nothing. They can look at my
Okay.
window. I don't care.
All right. It's clean. What's clean? What's clean, Heather? I'm lost. Jan, you're so funny. I don't think I own anything white. I don't think so. Cream color, but not like white. I don't wear white. I haven't worn white in years. Maybe a sweater. Yeah, it only stays clean for a few minutes because knowing me, I'd end up getting it dirty somewhere, Heather, to be honest with you. All right, Sherry, show us.
All right. Well, these ones were just made yesterday. They're not put together.
Those are pretty.
So they're curing right now. And these are a swirl.
Oh, I can tell it looks like a 50-50 bar.
Yeah. I only do that in the clear jars because in these jars you can't see. So these are just a solid
Mm-hmm.
color, and we have coffee. What was the other one? I keep a list of them. Anyways, here are some that are
Look at
packed.
the charms, guys. Aren't those the cutest?
And these charms can be put on as a necklace or on a charm bracelet.
Okay.
And these are swirled as well.
Oh, look at that. That's cute. Shannon says I used to work in a candle factory.
Oh, wow.
Those are cute.
And then this one has a little acorn on it.
Higher. I can't see. You can't see the acorn. There you go. Oh, that's cute. The acorn is super cute.
And then some have squirrels. And again, this is another one that is swirled. I've been teaching myself how to do different types of swirling techniques. And this is how they all start. I've been wicking candles,
Nice.
jars while I'm sitting here, and I will make another dozen
Nice, Shannon.
later on.
That's nice.
Yeah, this scent is this one here is Harvest Spice.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Oh my gosh, they smell delicious. Oh, I grabbed two of the same one. So, and some
That's
are
okay.
apple.
Apple's
some are
always
cinnamon,
popular.
some are forest pine.
Nice.
And the ones, these guys that I finished yesterday are coffee. God, what was the other? Shelby, help me out here. What was the other scent? I woke up this morning and it smelled like Starbucks in here. It smells so good.
I know, right? I like that every morning between myself brewing coffee and Jonathan brewing coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's just so good. And so when I do the farmers market on Saturdays, I bake my pretzels and donuts and everything. And on Saturday mornings, it smells like a donut shop in my house. It's
Yum.
unbelievable. So yeah. Oh, white is clean. Okay. Yes, it is clean. Sorry, Heather. For a moment, I thought that said what is clean, but I had already talked about that. So yeah. So Labor Day here, I tend to work. It's Monday. I don't really have a holiday. I don't take the day off. I still do. There's still things that have to get done around here. If the weather's nice, you know what? I haven't grilled out that much this year because it's so hot. I don't want to go stand out there in the, humidity and the heat. So I really haven't grilled out. So maybe Labor Day I can do that. This is a perfect time to grill out. It's nice. It's not too hot. Yeah. And I do charcoal barbecue. What do you guys have? Do you use propane or charcoal? Let me know in the comments below.
I do charcoal. I use my Blackstone a lot.
I want one of those.
It was so nice. I had the kids here for a couple days, and I made breakfast out there the other morning.
Yeah.
And it was just so nice not to heat the house up, even if it's a stove, but it's
yeah. And I understand that, Alfonso. When I lived in an HOA too, we weren't allowed to have charcoal barbecues, which is fine. I understand it's a hazard, but I love charcoal, and I do want one of those Blackstones eventually. I think it would be really cool to go out there, and do what you did, Sherry. Give you that feeling of camping.
And that's what it felt like. It was like I was making eggs for the kids, and
yeah,
you just put the muffins on the griddle and let them toast that way, and it just gives a different smell. But I love my charcoal.
Doesn't it? You have one of those? Yum.
What is that?
Traeger. It's a barbecue.
Oh,
it's a brand of barbecue. Yeah, and so I have a charcoal, just a good old charcoal Weber. But it reminds me of like just the smells of it of camping, you know?
Mhm.
That's what. And why is it? Why is that food always tastes so much better when you're outdoors camping or eating outdoors, even if it's at your own house? What do you
I
think
don't
that is?
know, but
I
that's
I,
very true.
I just wondering what it is. It really just ourselves? Is it our senses and overload of just I don't know. But I remember camping a lot as a kid too, like with especially with grandma and grandpa in their camper. They would
Yes.
always, grandma was always frying bacon, and it just everything was just always so much better. Does anybody understand that? Brown sugar, Shelby says. The
Brown
candle.
sugar. Yes. Thank you, Shelby.
Shelby is the marketing person. She does little videos and stuff for Tell Us Treasures. Well, I don't think that would be an appropriate thing to do. Hey, Wheels on Wheelchair girl, how are you? Welcome in. Yeah, I don't think that would be a nice thing to do or a good Christian thing to do either, though,
Oh
Alfonso.
my. No, that doesn't sound good.
No. Hope you're doing well today. If you guys haven't checked out Wheels on Wheelchair yet, go check out her channel. She's pretty fun over there. I have some videos I have to go catch up watching. I haven't done that yet. So yeah, if any hey Shannon, are you signed up for and I'm gonna promote this for Gail. Are you signed up for Fall Fest for Gail's Fall Fest at Gail Southern Living? Do you know what that's about? Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, I'm looking for the other one.
I'm trying to share something, guys, and talk, so I'm sorry. Yeah, nice. Wills, are you interested in doing a collaboration for Fall Fest with Gail at Gail Southern Living and Broken Heart Ministry? You'll get to meet some new friends. It's a lot of fun. Um, I'll be in it, and you just make a short video, and it's really not hard. It's like the video has to be less than 5 minutes, and you come up with your own little secret word. You read the rules, and you're done with the video, and it's a lot of fun. It'll help grow your channel and even meet some new friends. So if anybody's interested, just comment in below, and then I will pull up Gail's. I will find Gail's email here.
Oh, I love doing diamond art. It's so much fun.
Yeah, Gail, are you there? Wheels on Wheelchairs wants to do Fall Fest, and I'm gonna pull up her email. Let me see if I can find it. I may have her old email here, so I will put it in the comments. Wills, I'll put it in the comment. It's Gail Southern Living. Whoops, misspell. Gail Southern Living at gmail.com. And she can explain in more detail about Fall Fest than I kind of just gave my quick little blurb about it. There you go. You want to jot that down and you can message her and connect with Gail on that. Oh, I understand, Shannon. I know. It's a lot. It's a lot. Oh, It's okay. You do what you can. Okay. I was going to, I'm trying to share something, but I can't figure out yet how to do it. So give me 1 second. There we go. Goodness gracious. I'm going to copy the link and then if anybody's interested, I am going to go over. It seems like a quiet day today. It was quiet today. When I was out and about, there wasn't like a lot of people. Yeah, I think that you would like that. Let me see. I know it said I was live. Nope, nope, pot. I can't find my live. That's the problem. I can't find it. There we go. Because I wasn't on my page. There we go. I'm going to put a link in here for Tell Us Treasures. If you guys want to go check out and order anything from her, I know that she would appreciate it if. So there's her link there to her Facebook. So I want to get off of here. I don't want to be on it. So yeah. So other than that, what else have I been doing? Just been busy canning, cleaning out my refrigerator and freezer, preserving as much as possible. I have some more herbs. Some more chives, oregano, and basil. I've done like 2 harvests of them, and they've all just really grown back. I have some cilantro to harvest, and I want to get that all done and dehydrated. Oh, I'm so glad you made it home. No package yet, right? I don't understand the post office. Like I really just don't understand them. And so I didn't make it to the post office today, but perhaps tomorrow I can get over there and ask. The postmaster there, he knows me, so because I can't find my receipt with the tracking, but everybody else received, and everything was mailed on the same day. So, Jan, if you could email me again your home address, which is where I sent it to, that way I will know if they ask me like this is where it was shipped. I don't think that I have it in my. I can check, but I don't think that I do, Jen. Maybe I do. No. Let's see. No. I also my new video today, it was only like 3 minutes long. It's not very long, but it had to do with my garlic, and you will see how small my garlic heads were. I was so disappointed. I was so mad over the garlic heads that yeah. And again I ordered from people, new suppliers, and I'm not doing it anymore. So I was very disappointed, and I just feel like it's a waste of my money at times, when the stuff doesn't grow right. So maybe it was my soil, maybe the straw that I put around it was toxic. I don't know, but it just didn't grow. So it's no big deal. What I want to know, Jan, what onions did you grow this year? Were those the Walla Walla onions, or were they something else? You're pretty quiet, Cher.
Can you hear me? Because I've been talking.
I can hear you now.
Oh, okay.
But I wasn't hearing you at all.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I've been saying stuff. I just actually put a link to my Instagram page in the chat.
That's Facebook. This is her Instagram link. You guys, if you want to chat. So, yeah.
Sorry, I'm watching Little League too.
That's okay. That's interesting. So then why do I harvest them? So why do I get them in the fall, plant them, and then harvest them in the summertime? Should I just keep like because my leaves on it, I got scapes out of it and stuff. That's interesting. You say it takes 2 years to get big bulbs.
Wow.
I didn't know that. That's
For
something
onions
new
to
to
grow?
me. Huh?
For onions to grow? 2 years?
No, no, garlic.
Oh,
Garlic. Those are amazing onions, and I think that I'm gonna grow those next year because of the size that they get. I've grown other onions, and they come out real. I get them near me, but I'm not gonna buy those. I'm gonna get the Walla Walla. I'll go up to Pennsylvania and get them from the Amish or something. So, because I've never been able to grow proper onions like as I was watching, that big round size, the candied ones as well. But I don't know if I was like, is it my soil? Or is my soil too, like, is it not loose enough? Or, yeah, I know. So I plant my garlic every year in the fall, just like I'm supposed to. I protect it. Here's the thing what I did. I protected it with some straw, right? From the elements of the winter. And I don't know if that caused a problem. My first year I grew garlic, I did not put the straw around my garlic bulbs. I just let them grow and I had the best size garlic ever. This
and
year
what's
I did that. So I don't know if it was something with the straw. I knew it wasn't the soil. The soil was very good soil. I think maybe it was the straw that did something. That's what I'm thinking.
what's
So
the purpose of the straw?
it's to keep the moisture down in and protect it from the cold elements.
Oh,
So you know what? I should have I should have done that, Jan. I should have just left them in there. But the thing is, like the leaves, when the stems that come up, it's like they were all dead. They all would they have grown new stalks on there? So I could go plant some, right? I mean, no, well, no, because no, I cured them for a couple of weeks and dried them out. But yeah, I just said I'm gonna try garlic somewhere else this year. And last year I did elephant garlic, those big bulbs, which tho that went really well for me, so maybe who knows, they got maybe they were too wet, I don't know. There were times where I didn't even water them because I was like, "No," so I don't know. Who knows? And maybe they were too wet from just the moisture from the winter, and I should have pulled off the straw, right, and let the soil dry out a little bit more. That's maybe that was my fault. I didn't pull the straw completely off either. Who knows? I'll try it again. I'm not worried about it.
I don't even know what I'm going to plant for the fall because they're saying it's supposed to be a very warm fall here.
Well, lettuce. You got a lot of shade though. You have
Half my pumpkin plants have burnt back there, even with shade cloth over them.
have you been watering them every day, soaking
Yep.
them really good?
I
So
do
they're
it in the early morning and I do it later at night when the ground cools down. So I don't even know what to do. It's just been a real tough year. My peppers grew up and they got flowers, but nothing's on them.
You know, Jan, I'll do that. And maybe that's what I said. I didn't pull the straw off a lot of it. I left some of it on. So sure, I have pepper plants out there that have a ton of flowers on it, but I'm just not getting anything. And now the weather's cooled off, and
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm gonna get. I have some jalapenos. I have some. They're called flaming flares.
Ooh.
It's a new pepper. It's supposed to be really hot, and then I have another hot one. I was so excited for all these hot peppers. I was like, oh, I'm gonna make all this hot sauce this year, and the only hot sauce I got done was the jalapeno ones. But the good news is, oh, I do have my first banana pepper.
Oh,
So I
nice.
saw that. I was happy about that. I don't stress over this because I have resources up in Pennsylvania. And if I want to go get some peppers, I'll go get some peppers if mine. But the plants are really healthy. My pepper plant is so tall. It's not even funny. In that it has a ton of flowers, but just not a lot of peppers on it at all. And I
Yeah,
just don't know
I don't
why.
understand it.
So
I think here it's just been the heat and it's been so
yeah,
dry and it's just, I don't
yep.
know. It's disappointing though.
It is disappointing when you go out there and you do all that work and plant.
Mm-hmm. Keep it watered, take
Mhm.
off dead leaves or do whatever. And you don't get, and I don't even see pumpkins. And I couldn't even tell you how many flowers on my pumpkin plants that I have, but I'm not even seeing a pumpkin.
I have a ton of flowers on my pumpkin plants too, and I don't see one pumpkin. And I put them in ground. The plants that I bought at the nursery were actually dying. And so I planted them and they're gorgeous.
Yeah, I don't know. Chris and Jagger, when they went hiking, they actually found wild pumpkins.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So one of them was
Yeah.
really dry, and it's sitting out there in the sun. So hopefully next year I can take those seeds and just throw them in the ground since they grow wild anywhere with no water.
Yeah, mine are growing wild right now around my chicken area. I'm gonna have to pull the plant off because I can't have pumpkin growing.
Oh yeah.
I should have sent you the tracking number too. I'm so sad about that. She won. She won. Thank you. She won, and you have my address, right? She won two gifts from me. It was the bowl cozies, and then one of those cute little jar lids that go over in a mason
Oh
jar.
yeah.
And I sent hers to her. What in the world? I'm
What is it?
sorry. My whole thing on my chat, the comments, I don't understand. I
Can you
did.
not see the chat?
No, I see it. It just keeps highlighting everything. And I sent a package to her, Susan. Guys, help me out. What's her name? She's doing the collaboration for the Boston School. I had found those books at the thrift store and I sent it to her. Is it Blackberry Homestead? I sent all the packages out on the same day from the exact same post office. And everybody got theirs but Jan, which is just really strange. I sent
That's
out, I think, 3 or 4 packages that same day. Thanks, Jan.
wow.
So yeah, there, I fixed it. Thank you.
Oh, it's gone now. The highlight.
Yes.
Yeah, I was seeing that. I wasn't sure why it was
Yeah,
doing.
I'm not sure why it did that either. So I'm ready to. Well, I do have some of my smaller cloves of garlic Jan, and I have let them. They're hard neck, and I let them sit. You think they're okay to try and just go throw in the garden again and see if they show anything for next year? Because let me tell you, after peeling all the garlic I peeled, and as small as those bulbs were, I said, I'm done. I have a nice Ziploc bag in my freezer full of whole garlics. So when I'm ready to use garlic, I can have that.
Well, that's nice. So you can freeze cloves of garlic like that?
Yep. Yep.
I didn't
Wash
know
them
that.
up, dry them off, and I froze them.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Grandma always told me you can freeze anything.
I think I remember her saying that.
Yes. Our grandmother used to freeze cheese, potato chips.
I remember that.
Because it keeps them fresher longer. So
Cookies.
cookies, yep. So when I question something, I'm like, I'm just gonna go ahead and freeze it because grandma said you can freeze anything. That's my thing. So yeah.
I don't
But anyhow,
particularly care for cheese when it's after it's been frozen.
if you did a like if you have one of those, guys, help me out with the name.
Oh, the seal bags?
Yes.
I don't have one of those.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the seals.
That suck the air out. I can't
Yeah,
even think
no,
of the
I don't
name.
have one of those.
Are you laughing at us, Jan? Jan's so funny, isn't she?
She's a crack up.
Isn't she a crack up? She's so funny. Hey, and if anybody wants to ever join me up here on a Wednesday afternoon, hey, Garden State Gardener, welcome in. I would love to have you up here so we can chat and be silly. We can have a party up here. Joe,
I think we should try and get
vacuum seal. Thank you. Holy moly.
There you go.
Thank you. I have the one I got for Christmas. It's a Nesco one. But do you remember years ago they used to have it's a handheld one that you would plug in and you can go buy the bags and everything like that?
I remember one that was probably about this long and it plugged in and you just put the bag under it.
Your granddaughter wants to join me. You want to come up here with your Nana and do a YouTube? You can do that.
That's what I was going to say before I said hi to Joe. We should get Shelby up here. Make it a family affair.
Yeah. I can do that. You let me know when you're free. So yeah, I still have those. You used to, food saver bags, right? But there was another one. I don't know if it was Ziploc or if it was Glad that came out with the handheld thing that you could plug in and charge. It's a rechargeable one. And then you would buy just the bags and it would suck all the air out.
I don't remember that one, but I remember the other vacuum seal thing that you're talking about.
Yeah, because it was when the very first vacuum sealer came out. It was very expensive to purchase. Mom and dad carry it in their motorhome or at home. I'm not sure.
No, it's in the motorhome because that's what Dad puts his fish in after he catches it.
Did he catch anything last night?
I haven't heard from her, so I'm assuming he did not.
Yeah, I'm assuming too. So yeah, so that's what I was saying. So, all right. Well, I think I'm going to get off because we have church group tonight and I have to go get supper ready. But before I leave, what's for supper, everybody? Or dinner?
Enchilada pie. It's in the crock pot, Instapot right now cooking.
Woohoo! It's probably done. I'm having sausage rice casserole tonight.
I did that last week.
So it's the easiest thing. I do it on my stovetop. I don't even cook it in the oven.
I've never tried that on the stove.
What is city chicken? I'm afraid.
City chicken?
City chicken. Never heard of that, Shannon. Tell us what it is. Cheese and toast? Sound good. Leftover spaghetti is what my son had today for lunch, Jan. Whoop, whoop.
Leftover cold spaghetti with no sauce with pepper and Parmesan cheese. Yum.
So not yum. Now, if it's cold pizza, that's a different story.
No, I like that cold too.
Oh, let's see. Joe's going to have jalapeno cheese roll-ups with honey hot sauce. It's what I have left over at work. Awesome.
Oh, it sounds good.
How's your job, Joe? Are you doing okay? I think he's a bus driver for the schools up where he lives now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yep. He passed his test last week.
Oh, congratulations.
Yep. Jennifer Ocean Homestead. That's so funny. So yeah. So that's what I'm going to go do. I'm going to go and do a sausage rice casserole. I will just keep it on my stovetop and let it cook instead of heating up the oven.
Yeah.
Oh, at the end of next week. I'm sorry. I thought you already did it. Wow, that's going to be a lot. But you know what, Joe? I'm glad that you have that option that you can go drive the bus and everything.
Yeah,
That's a good thing.
definitely.
And still do your desk job, because of the hours. Yeah, they're always looking for bus drivers here too in our county.
They're looking for everything here too.
Yeah, they're looking for everything here too because nobody wants to work in the public schools anymore.
Nope.
I think if they would just, concentrate on teaching the children and keep the political stuff out of it, they'd be better off for it. And their numbers would go back up. But
I agree with you there.
yeah, I think about very often about going back into the schools, but Joe, my husband, he's like, no. But that's
Nope.
that's literally, aside from running my business, that's all I know is education. So
Nope, you couldn't get me back in the schools.
no, I know. And I mean, I just stopped my job working with a student. Why do I want to go work with more?
Yeah, it's been 2 years now that I've not been in the schools, and I tell you, I don't miss it.
No, neither do I.
Uh-uh.
I miss certain aspects of it. That whole first day of school feel vibe
Yeah.
that you would get, seeing the kids walking down the hallway, coming to you and going into the classroom and big hugs and smiles. But
Yeah.
everything else. But yeah. So everybody's going to have a delicious dinner. I think that is wonderful. I love what everybody's having tonight. It's going to be simple all around here tonight, I think.
I think so.
So yeah, don't forget, friends, if you're interested in the Instapot collaboration, go ahead and email me. We're going to do 2 weeks so I'm looking for 14 channels. I have a good chunk of them now, but a few more I'd like to add. My goal is to do 2 weeks of Instapot, whether it's the first 2 weeks or the middle, I'm not sure yet. And we're going to call it hashtag Instapot Magic. That's the hashtag. And I'd like to see and it doesn't have to be just a dinner. Like if you do a breakfast in it, if you do a lunch in it, whatever, I want to see everything that you can make in it. Because I don't use mine as often as I should. And it's taking space in my shelf. So I'm glad you joined me today, Cher.
Yeah, Tina, this was nice. Now I get to start making more candles.
Well, you go do that. I'm going to go start my supper. And then I got to go out to the chicken coop with my son. Because I got to watch the baby chicks. They're so cute.
I bet. You need to put another video out.
I'm going to. They're so cute. I had a video. They were so thirsty. I'm like, oh, I should have videotaped that. All the little ones hovering around and just drinking up all the water. So,
I'm sure.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Be blessed. Have a good day. And I'll see you on the next video or live. Bye.
Have a good day, everyone. Bye.